So me and some buddies are having a Masters pool this year for the Masters Golf Tournament. Each going to draft a player and see if we can win some money with that. And when we were deciding how are we going to decide the order of our draft order, and you know me, why not let technology decide? Let's have it decided by the fate from a Python program. So here's how I decided to do it. Obviously, to begin with, I'm going to import random at the very top, just so I can have the ability to pick something random from a list. And then after that, I'm going to make a list, and I will call this pool list equals, and I'll go square brackets. And I could enter as many names in this as I would like, but I'll just go Jared and Tom and Brad and go Brandon. I'll put my own name in there too. The other ones are just kind of made up from this. So that would, nothing special about that. Just a list of names, and you just add them with quotation marks followed by the comma in there. And then after that, I want to be able to randomly change the order of this list. So I could do this with random.shuffle, and then I'll put in some parentheses, and I put in the name of the list, which in this case is pool list. All right, so just to show you how this works right now, I will print pool list. All right, I'm going to save this, and I'm going to run the program. And I'll probably need to expand this here. So here we got Tom, Brad, Jared, Brandon. I'll run the program again. Jared, Brandon, Tom, Brad. Brandon, Brad, Tom. So we can see that that is randomly choosing those. All right, now that's kind of cool like that. But I don't know. I think it might be better if everything was listed in like sequential order. So what I could do is instead of just printing the list like that, I could say something like 4x in pool list with a colon. And so for each one of these items that's in there, I am going to print parentheses x. And let's see what this looks like. Save this. I'll run this again. Jared, Brad, Brandon, Tom. I run it again. Brandon, Tom, Brad, Jared. Tom, Jared, Brandon, Brad. So as we scroll through that, we can put the order like that. If I wanted to add one final step to this, then what I can do is I could maybe just say what number is it that each of these is going to be assigned from their draft order. So maybe up here underneath import random, I could say pick number for a variable name, and I'll say is equal to 0. All right, and then down here in my for list, I could say pick number is equal to pick number plus 1. All right, and then to print this and to have it all in order, I could say print pick number comma x. All right, so now when I save this and I run it, we have a number associated with those. So the way that works is for each one of these, for each instance of x that is located in this list, not only is it going to print each one of those randomly after it's been randomly shuffled, our value starts off as 0, but at the first instance that there's something in that list, it's going to take that value of pick number, which is 0, and take pick number plus 1. So that would be 1. Then as it runs through the second time, then it's going to add 1 to 1 because we're just overriding the previous value with the new value, which is the previous value plus 1, if that makes sense. So that's how we can do that. And then as many names as you add to this pool, then it will continue to add to those numbers for it. And there you have it. A fun way to generate a draft order for whether it be fantasy football, fantasy baseball, a master's pool, whatever. Let me know what you think in the comments, or let me know if you have a more innovating way to do it. I'd love to hear it, and we'll catch you on the next video.